Alright, hello and welcome to my channel, Capricorn. This is going to be a shadow reading for you, a shadow spread. Let us know what our shadow is kind of up to right now. So, first and foremost, please practice discernment. And this is a general timeless reading for your entertainment purposes only, as well as, with it being a shadow spread, being aware that this may touch on shadowy subconscious energy, okay? So with that may be something you may not be ready to look at, or maybe something you're not prepared to, kind of face right now. So if that's the case, please, 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 this may be where we're supposed to bid each other adieu, because I don't want, I'm not responsible for any type of reactions that could cause you. So this may be the point where we part ways. If you're still with me, I'm going to clear the energy with my little bells here. So if you have any sound sensitivities, please cover your ears or turn the volume down. 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's go ahead and get it going. I hope you're all doing fine, feeling free in your sovereignty type of energy. All right. What image represents Capricorn's shadow self right now, presently? Please and thank you. Oh, we got 2. Whoa. Okay, we're going to just try to get one source, okay? So, we got fragmentation. Touching on the concept of different parts of self being fragmented throughout different parts of time. Okay? Parts of time where you have been hurt in some way, where a piece of you is now stuck. I'm still going to read it from the book because that's what I like to do. Alright, Cappy, this is a stage of anger. So you might be mad. And it may not show up like, you may not be working through the world like mad at everything, but there's a part of you that has this sense of anger. If I were to cut off my legs, would I still be me? If I were to carve out my heart, would I still be me? If my flesh would turn to stone, if my lungs were emptied of air, if my dream to fly were to be forced in chains and hanged out like an expired balloon, would I still be me? I fought and lost, broken beyond recognition. Ooh, makes me want to cry. Not by the shallow sight of bystanders who can pity, but who can't understand. I cannot even recognize myself. Through the sobs, through the tears, and when silence finally comes, through the empty motions and the conventional smiles, who did this to me? I did, maybe. Maybe not. What is broken can be mended. Not so that it returns full, but at least until it tells his name anew. My name. And who will do that to me? I will. And it's so weird because I just heard this reading. I wish I could remember her name, but she's so cool in how she does readings. She said there's a heavy focus on this concept of my name is. So you may be searching, and you may feel what I'm feeling right now. You may be searching for who you are, and wondering, like, this past life energies, what they are, who they are, where you come from. And that very well may be because, parts of you are fragmented in these different places and times. Maybe not even necessarily in this life, but in past lives. Okay? Whew, that had me feeling some type of feels. Wow. Alright. Let's see what we got here. One more. Alright. What are Capricorn's shadows trying to teach them right now? Please and thank you. Clover. This is a card of luck and good fortune. You are lucky. But the shadow aspects of this are gambling, ignoring a romantic connection, and throwing, 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 throwing something away, throwing money away. Okay, so you may be doing, you may have luck and good fortune right in front of you, but you may be ignoring it. By ignoring it, not being financially responsible, because something needs to be cut out here with the skith. What are Capricorns, what aspect of Capricorn is ready, the shadow self, what aspects of Capricorn's shadow self are ready to be fully integrated? Skith. So this is the harvest, completion, unexpected endings. So you got a harvest right in front of you. You are lucky. Now the shadow aspect of this is sudden or continued aggression, potential advice. So you could be ignoring, no, this is what's to be fully integrated. You may need to integrate potential advice that maybe you are resistant to. You may be ignoring, ready to be fully integrated. Primarily, the big thing here is integrating a completion, a part of yourself that you have already handled. Maybe this fragmentation isn't even a thing at all. Maybe it's just a state of mind where you just keep revisiting, even though it's handled, it's been completed, because maybe it's just becomes really normal to you to be in this state of like loss and heartache and heartbreak. And because there's a message coming in here which could unlock this harvest. Yeah. What aspects of Capricorn's 1, 2, 3. Okay. What aspects? No, this is what they're trying to teach you. Fully integrated. Yes, I'm at the right place. Sorry. What aspects of Capricorn's shadow self are ready to be faced and released? I did a flip. Moon. Now it's in reverse, but you're not supposed to read Lenormand's in reverse. This is career, fame, promotion, being well regarded. So you might be blocking out, like, being able to accept compliments. No, shadow aspects are insecurity, inability to accept compliments. There we go. You might not be able to accept compliments. You might not be able to accept promotions. You might not be able to accept different aspects of fame and career because you're still wearing this mask of the past, of what you used to be and what you used to feel and the personality you used to don as you, because of this fragmentation. Because these personalities we develop they're not really us. They are personalities, they're masks that we wear in order to help us get through the pain. That something could have happened, and that pain could have happened while you were a child, okay? But what it's doing is it's preventing you from getting this childlike energy, this new beginning. Child is always related to a new beginning. How does Capricorn shadows make them stronger? Lily in reverse. But we're going to read it upright because it's a Lenormand. You have gained a sense of maturity from this. You've gained experience from this whole situation, from this whole learning process that you've gone through. Okay? And because that's like this masculine within you is trying to offer you this flower of peace. They want peace. The inner masculine within you. Because you've gotten past this mountain. Okay, this whole situation, this whole scenario, and we have many that we have to get past in life, is a mountain. Okay? The overarching energy is the ring. This is commitment. This is partnership. And that could be this masculine within you wanting to integrate with you, wanting to come together. So then you are operating at your greatest, most highest self to attain whatever goal it is that you are wanting to attain, you know. Yeah. But you're holding tight to something. You're holding tight to this fragmented part of you, but that's not you, Capricorn. That's not you. I can relate. I have a Capricorn rising sign. And I can tell you that a certain part of my personality I seem to hold on to. And that's kind of this like hard-assness that I don't need to be in anymore, because that's just not me. I developed that because I felt like I needed to be a hard-ass in the world and like present myself as that. And there's no point, because you've learned the lesson here with the Page of Pentacles. And then this part of you is like watching you grow and evolve from all of this. With the Page of Swords. Can I get clarification, please, on this fragmentation energy for Capricorn, please, and thank you. Nine of Cups. You face this. You are gifted this wish fulfillment. Whatever it is you've manifested, it's here. Because you've gone through a rebirth. You've hit your awakening, and we go through multiple spiritual awakenings throughout our journey. And we have the World and the Page of Cups. You've ended a cycle. And because of that, you have this part of you that is sending you these love messages, okay? Self-love messages. You're taking part in acts of self-love that once was restricted from you because of this devil energy, and that's this fragmentation. Can I get a couple cards for Clover, please? Did I say something? No. Victory is here. Victory is yours with this Clover here. It's the luck. That's why you've gained luck. You could have been given some type of communication, but in this depiction of it, it's like you're on your way up. Okay? Two more. You have the Ace of Pentacles within your hand. It's within your reach. It's yours. It's yours. Okay? One more. Three of Pentacles. Now it's time for collaboration. It's time of coming together with other, whether that be outside of you or inside of you. What I would say would be this divine masculine within you, to collaborate, plan something for the future. Nine of Pentacles. Yes, that's the offer right there. That's the energy of, it's always a masculine on these cards. The masculine bringing you a solid offer, okay, that was always meant for you. Before I even got to the next one, it's these ones. Because there was an ending, and you fought to stand up against whatever was holding you back to attain this ending. You stood up for yourself. A couple cards here for Skith. Now is the time. The Hermit in reverse. So maybe you weren't touching base with yourself. Maybe you weren't able to, the Skith is not being able to accept compliments. Maybe you weren't able to listen to yourself in this whole conundrum. But it was all part of the healing process. Then we have the Five of Swords, because you could have been bullying yourself. Like the Five of Swords, to me, it's inner conflict. It's that inner bully within you saying, you can't do this. You can't do this. It's accepting compliments from yourself. And say, you know what, I did a good job. And acknowledging that. Because you've worked hard to attain this. You've worked hard, and now's the time that, with the Six of Swords here, for you to move into calmer waters. Like, to be at peace. Those waters, they're not choppy anymore, okay? Your inner waters. A couple cards here for Lily. Wait. Yeah, Lily. Please and thank you. Ace of Swords. Maybe you spoke a truth on this. This was for what aspects of your shadow self need to be fully integrated. You had to be honest with yourself about what's going on. the inner emperor within you, okay? And if this hasn't transpired yet, it's going to. Because maybe you were on the fence about a Two of Cups. Maybe you thought it could never happen. Maybe you thought it wasn't real. Page of Wands in reverse, because you had to, like, say no to a certain opportunity that you thought was for you. One more. You know, the devil's in the details, and maybe you had to see that. And see that even though there's this opportunity being presented to me, it's not for me. And the King of Wands here, this is that passionate... Maybe you were on the fence about a King of Wands in your life. Not able to see through what they were putting out into the world, like their facade, right? Because you had your... excuse me, because you had your facade up too at the same time. It's a Hierophant. This is spiritual ascension. This is also like listening to what you know is right for you, like seeing through. Well, this is the teacher too, like maybe understanding and realizing that this King of Wands in your life is really this teacher you can learn something from. Maybe somebody you thought was foe. What cards here for the Moon? Ace of Cups. We got 2 aces on the table. This is a cup of love. This is an offer of love. It's a gift. But maybe that gift was given after you went through a betrayal. And maybe that betrayal was fated to happen, you know? Oop. But you manifested this cup of love. And that cup of love could very well be the King of Cups in your life. Maybe they were hidden. And then you got the Queen of Cups right here. This is divine connection right here. Overarching energy, the Five of Wands. But see, like, you're beating yourself up about this. This is competition. Maybe you've been in competition with this person in your life and you don't even realize it. Or maybe you do. You know, that you have looked at them as a competitor instead of a companion. Let's see what we got here. You know, a lot of the times I'm learning it's, you know, the work isn't done outwardly, it's done inwardly. And being able to see that we hurt ourselves more than anybody outside of us can hurt us by being stuck in these different parts of us that we think are helpful. And they're not. Alright, let's see what we got with the tea leaves. You really have to take a good look at yourself in all of this. What we got for Capricorn? We got carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Okay. That's what this all is. This is one long journey, right? But you got to enjoy the journey. You got beetle, good fortune. Goes right along with this whole luck concept. Mountain road. You are on the road to success. So you've passed this mountain. You've gotten past this. You've made your way through. Because you got to go through it to get to it, right? Because forces were working against you that made the mountain. And those are, you can look at it like outward forces, but they're most likely inner forces. Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change, which is probably you, Cap. And that's when you have to look at yourself and go, am I being jackass in this situation? Am I the one who's got egg on their face? December, this could have been initiated in December, or you will see the results of this by December. Fly, a period of ill health and depression. Maybe this started in December, and you're just now coming to this realization like, oh, I'm doing this to myself. Purse, pay attention to your finances. Maybe leading up to this time, with this December energy, you needed to pay more attention to your finances, and that goes with that gambling energy. What else we got for Cap? Sun, happiness and well-being. You are on your way, or you are already there. You just have to see it, you know? Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Step out of the past, you know. Wall, misunderstanding. There could have been a misunderstanding with you and this King of Wands energy, because that's kind of how it's landed on the table here. Nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Of course it is. Of course it is. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Excuse me. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. So you need to be in a place of peace and harmony right now, and let all these like inner types of conflict and competition with yourself, where you think you should be better or you should be in a place where you're not, because technically you're exactly where you're supposed to be right now, and loving and accepting yourself and letting the past go, you know, and not living in that energy of the fragmentation that we started out with, you know, saying, even taking time to like reflect on how far you've come, because you have come far, Cap. You really, really have. It's just being able to see that and know that, and stand in that energy and know that it's true. We're going to pull a card or two from the Art of War deck, because it's not about the art of war outside of yourself. It's about the war within yourself. Let's see what we get here. Alright. Capricorn, what do they need to know? Value your friendships. Friendship is not something you hand out to anyone. Sometimes they are only confirmed in dark and troubled times. Friendships can form instantly or grow slowly over time. An act of friendship does not have to be grand and dramatic. It can be a lot of little kindnesses added together. Friendships can nourish. Friendships can take a lifetime to earn, yet be lost in a second. Nourish them. Sun Tzu says, if, however, you are indulgent, be unable to make your authority felt, kind-hearted, but unable to enforce your commands, and incapable, moreover, of quelling disorder, then your soldiers must be likened to spoiled children. They are useless for any practical purpose. This is talking about with yourself. Value your friendships within yourself. Value the friend within you that gives you that advice when you're like reflecting or talking to yourself. Not necessarily talking to yourself, because some may label that as crazy, but like when you're thinking, you have those moments where the good things come out, and acknowledging those, being like, yeah, that's right, I am this, or I am that, or I have come this far. Sun Tzu says, what enables the wise sovereign and the good general to strike and conquer and achieve things beyond the reach of ordinary men is foreknowledge. Take the long view. Foreknowledge is an awareness of something before it happens. So like, you're being made aware of this right now because this is about to happen, Cap. Such knowledge is very important because it gives us the peace of mind of knowing that the world will not end tomorrow. It is how civilizations went from the horse and the cart to the jet airliner in 100 years. Foreknowledge is how we use the promise of tomorrow to change and continue with what we do today. Alright, Cap. This is coming. This is here. You're aware of it. I'm making you aware of it. Now you just have to accept it and live in that energy of like, I've come far. I have done these positive things in my life, and now I'm going to live in that energy and not be stuck in the past. That's what I got for you, Cap. If you resonated, hit that like button. I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, peace be with you. You are highly favored, divinely guided, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. We'll see you next time. Bye.